What is going on, my dudes? Welcome back to another video, guys. Today I have for you guys a very different type of video. A lot of people have been asking me for like squad builders and icon help. What icons are good, what icons can you get, all that good stuff. I do have flipping up over here as well, so I can kind of like tell you guys the prices for some of these players, etc. But guys, first and foremost, man, let me say this: if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like, sub to the channel, comment down below, and let me know if you guys want more higher tier icons. This is just lower rated icons for the guys that don't have a lot of coins, that want to play with an icon. I set aside some of the best icons that I think you can use in game, whether you play them in that position or switch them to a different position. These are some of the best ones that I have, and then we also have some on the bench that I think are okay too. Some of them are a little bit over 350k, but these are the best icons that you can use for under 350k. And we're gonna start off with La Droop, guys. So La Droop goes up for 170k, as it says on Footbin. And for me, this card is an icon that can be used as a cam player, or if you play 4-1-2-1-2, you could even use him as the left center mid. Now the reason why I say that is because he does have really good passing, and the passing allows him to do you know, what you want for a cam position. His pace is good and his dribbling is good, so in game he should give you a lot of options to play, make like plays happen, etc., as well as in a 4-1-2-1-2, because I like to have a 4-1-2-1-2 formation with one attacking CM that is very cam like, and then one that's more defensive for my CDM, and then one that kind of can do both, right? Go back and forth. This guy would just be pushing up, so I'd keep him at stay up while attacking. But he is number one, well, the first one that we're going to start with. The second option for me, guys, is if you guys really want to use icons and you guys need an icon to fit your team, Owen is a fantastic player, guys. This is probably one of the most underrated cards in the game. 88 Striker Owen. Now the only reason people don't like this card and don't use this card is because he has a 3-star skill move, which is really bad. So for me, I don't use anything under 4-star skills, right? But I know that a lot of you guys don't do skill moves and you guys just use regular players. So if you guys don't use skill moves, Owen is a fantastic card to use, guys. He's got fantastic pace, amazing shooting. His passing is bad, but you don't really need to worry about that, as he's an attacker just mainly concentrating on scoring goals. With the 92 finishing, that's perfect. His dribbling is really good as well, and then his physical stamina is good, but his strength is kind of low. But regardless, guys, this is a fantastic card to get, man. He also has the finesse shot trait, which is great. Now we're gonna go over to the left wing spot, and for me, guys, I decided to do Overmars. Now let me actually pull up Overmars here, man, because I believe the Overmars that I was thinking is either the baby one. Is it the baby one? No, it is not the baby one. Okay, no, it's this one. Okay, so it's the 88 one, guys. The 88 Overmars, guys. He looks really good. I could have sworn that I switched them out or whatnot, because I was gonna do originally a 500k, but then I decided to do 350 just to kind of like go from there. But anyways, Overmars is 340k, literally at that price point. He is a fantastic left mid, guys. Left wing, left cam if you want to play him there. He is left-footed actually, so you probably want to play him on the right side if you want to, like, you know, quick turn and shoot with his left foot. You could play him on the right cam, right mid. You could play him at left mid as well, wherever you really want to play him. He's got high medium. The reason people don't use this card is that 3-star skill once again, guys. But if you guys do not mind skills, then this card is fantastic. His pace is up there with any fast attacking player, guys. His shooting is decent, so if he's in the box, he will score for you guys. And he has a 5-star skill, which a 5-star weak foot, which is another big plus, right? His dribbling is fantastic, passing is pretty decent, and aside from that, physical isn't the greatest, but he has good stamina. So Overmars, very underrated for me so far. The biggest underrated are Owen and Overmars, guys. Now going into the CM roles, guys, I'm going to give you guys Guardiola. Guardiola's going for 360k, so I'll put him in there anyways because he's just 10k over what my price point was. Guys, I used this Guardiola in weekend league for like 2 weeks or 3 weeks a couple of months ago. One of my favorite cards to use, guys. He is, I think, 340k as well, boys. So Guardiola for 340k, guys, is an absolute steal, man. I was using him when he was 500k, and actually he's 300k exactly, guys. And I definitely recommend that you guys go for the middle one, because he is very, very well balanced. 3-star, 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 3-star. He's got good pace for a CDM. He's got not the best shooting, but it's not also the worst. I wouldn't recommend shooting with him. His passing is good for a CDM with 89 short and long passing of 87. His vision is great. Dribbling is actually decent on the card. Agility is a little bit lower than what I would want him to be, but regardless, he feels great. He does feel a little bit smaller in game, only being 5'11", but he still has that medium high, which is really great. His defending and physical stats, guys, are the absolute best, man. Let me tell you guys, I loved the defending and physical with this card. He was able to get the ball back. He felt like a Conte to me, except Conte just has that extra, like, pushing him sometimes, but Guardiola was really good paired up with a player like Sanchez, because I was using him with Renato Sanchez, and paired up with Sanchez, man, he was beautiful because he stayed back. Sanchez was my attacking defensive player. It was just a great overall like combination. So this card for me was is really underrated, and it does go with Owen and Overmars in my opinion. Now another CDM that I want to show you guys is Keane. Although Keane is a little bit slower, if you don't mind giving up that you know, +4 pace or +4 pace from Guardiola, this card is also a lot cheaper, guys. He is the 88 rated, and overall, guys, medium high 2-star. I don't really look at weak foot or like skill moves or CDM, so that's not bad. But this guy is owing at 290k. He has, realistically speaking, what you really want from this card is the physical and the defending. His strength is great, his stamina is amazing, he has good aggression, he's got really good defensive like traits, interceptions of 91 tackling, 87 defending. Add a anchor to this card and he's going to be a beast, or a shadow. I actually would recommend a shadow to get the defensive awareness higher and get the pace as high as it goes. But this card, it looks really good. I haven't used him, but I definitely think he would be very good. And if he's inside the box, he should score here and there. I still wouldn't shoot with him, but I do think Guardiola, Keane is also really good. I would rather go Guardiola than Keane, so I'd spend that extra 10, 15, 20k to get Guardiola than to get Keane, unless Keane is your favorite player, right? Now, the most underrated player, man, in my opinion, right? In my opinion, one of the most underrated player, guys, Okocha. This card is coming in at 330k, guys. 5-star skills moves, 4-star weak foot. Insane card to have as a cam. He doesn't have the best passing, but you can put a catalyst on him and he's going to be great. You can play him on the wing because he's quick enough. The 5-star skills are going to help you out, and he links to everyone. We all know that right mid, right wing position is really hard to like fill in, but this card right here will definitely help you guys out, man. He also has a flare trait, but regardless of that, guys, like you really just want him for the pace, the dribbling, and this 5-star skills, man, and that he links to everybody, so that gives him an extra plus, right? The next player we're gonna be looking at, guys, and keep in mind, guys, I'm gonna be giving you guys different things for Petit and for Carlos Puyol, because first off, I wouldn't play this card at left back, right? This is a very good CDM card, guys. So like if you have a CDM or a CM that you want to drop back to left back and you want to move this card to CDM, or sub this card in at CDM, he is great. I did that before in the previous FIFA and it was really good until I got tired of subbing a player in the first minute. But if you can play this card somehow into your team at CDM, dude, starting, I don't know why my lights just went off, but my lights just went off, guys. Starting off at center back off chemistry, moving to CDM, he's going to be fantastic, guys. An amazing card, good pace, good shooting, good passing, good dribbling, good defending, good physical. He's just a very well-rounded card to play CDM, and he's very cheap as well. I think he's like like 250k maybe. I'm not really sure how much he is going for. Let me go ahead and check. I probably should have had that up before I went into this one. He is going for 230k, guys. So as a CDM, I would actually use him over Guardiola and Keane as a super sub. Now going into the well, obviously one of the most important aspects is center backs, right? I don't really think that you guys should go for any icon center backs unless you need the linking. You have Hierro here going in at 237k, guys. He has okay pace. It's not the fastest. I would go with the baby because the 89 version has 71 pace, and then even the best version has 72, I believe. So I would go with the baby for the pace. This card is going to give you links. He's going to give you good defending and good physical. The jumping's there, everything. He is 6'2". He's medium high. Honestly, a perfect defender. But I would still stick to that Varane, that Gomez. Even using center backs. I've been using Mendy as center back, guys, and he's been fantastic. But if you need links, Hierro is definitely the way to go. Now going into the next one, guys, I don't actually, you know what? I think I had Vidic up before he was because I don't think he's okay. He's 370k, guys. So I have Vidic up as a 20k plus player if you want to stretch it to 370 instead of 350. But Vidic is here. You can get this card for free with icon swaps, but if you don't want to use your icon swaps for this card, 370k, you can probably snipe him for 350. Get him on bid. He has really good pace, really good defending and physical stats. Add an anchor to this card, he's going to be insane. I haven't played with him, to be honest with you guys, but he just looks insane, and I wanted to add him because he looks like one of the best center backs for the coins. So for me, these two are the two best center backs that you can get for the price. Carlos Puyol is another player, guys, that I have as a right back, but I would not play him at right back. I would play him at center back if you guys can. He's another card that looks really good. He does have medium high as well. And this card is really cheap, guys. This card is extremely cheap for what you get for him. If you can somehow put him at center back and move like a center back to a right back, or play a center back or play a right back off position, off cam in the center back position, then have him off cam at right back and switch this guy on full cam to center back. would be amazing. Regardless, he's 200k. Definitely think he would be better than a lot of other cards, especially with defending and physical. He's just an absolute unit inside the box. But do not play this card at right back. I don't have a goalkeeper because you can technically use any goalkeeper you want. I'm pretty sure they're all under 350k. And then I have a couple of other honorable mentions. Claver, for me, guys, he looks like a good card. The only real issue with him is his dribbling. If you don't mind using a player that has like pace, is strong, but isn't like the most agile, then he's a good card. I don't recommend him generally, but a lot of people in my chat have told me that he's very good, so I wanted to put him in there for you guys. Shimschenko is a player that I really want to talk about, guys, because I think this card's very underrated as well. With 88 pace as a striker, with amazing finishing, decent dribbling, not the best. He's still gonna feel clunky, but you can get away with it, guys. You can definitely get away with it. I would imagine he would feel kind of like Benzema, maybe a little bit better than Benzema in my opinion, right? And then his physical is good. His stamina is really trash, so you may have to sub him out in the second half. But at the end of the day, guys, I think he's a really good pickup. Again, the other issue with this card is 3-star skills. But if you don't mind 3-star skills, like I said, go for it. He has the finesse shot trait as well, which is great. Fernando Torres, guys. Now, this card is a little bit over 350. I think he's like 370 as well. But I wanted to include him because this is the baby version of Fernando Torres. He's 370. He still has 87 pace. The dribbling is going to be a little bit of an issue as well, as he doesn't have the best, but I think he's doable. I think that if you want to play with a fun striker icon, this card is definitely it. It also helps that he has 4-star. He is taller. He is a little bit stronger than other cards, so he will be able to push off the defenders. If you guys want to have fun with the game and just play with a decent striker that, you know, you just want to experience with, Fernando Torres is definitely a call. I used him in draft and he was okay. Nakata, boys, listen, man, I know Area West packed Nakata. Everyone's probably put him into an SBC, but I'm telling you guys right now, man, Nakata is actually a very decent card. I played him at Cam and he actually scored a couple of goals for me on the RTG when I first packed him. So definitely don't recommend using him if you guys don't have to, but if you guys want to have fun and just play with a different team, Nakata's not that bad, guys. He's decent. Like, I played him at right Cam too and he was doing okay. Like, his dribbling's really good. I'm actually going to take Pierce off this list because I don't think Pierce is very good. He feels very bulky in game. And the last three that I want to talk about, boys, is Barnes. Barnes is pretty cheap for what you get, guys. You get the 90 pace. He's left-footed, 4-star. He will feel a little bit bulky compared to like other, you know, strikers being 6 foot and whatnot, but he has amazing strength. Dribbling is decent. His passing is decent. Shooting and pace is great. So I definitely recommend looking at Barnes if you guys need a left wing. And other player that I want to look at is Larson. Larson is kind of the same as Shimschenko, but I would rather go with Shimschenko than Larson. Larson is just another card that kind of resembles that. And if you guys want to have fun with another player, then by all means go for him, right? No, I'm not gonna use Giggs. All right, I'm gonna skip Giggs, guys. Giggs is out. All right, Giggs is out. I'm also gonna take out Pierce because I was not the biggest fan of him. I packed him and I didn't like him. But yeah, guys, this is gonna be some cards that I really like that you guys should pick up. And I'm going to put into I'm gonna put into the game the ones that I feel like you guys should 100% look at. Right, for me, Owen is a steal. Barnes, Overmars, Okocha. Another one is Keane and Guardiola. And again, you can use Petit at CDM if you guys can, or Puyol here as well. The two center backs are pretty good, to be fair. And then again, any goalkeeper. A player in the down here, I'd say Laudrup, Shimschenko, and Fernando Torres are probably a good shout too. But realistically speaking, you look at this starting 11 or starting 10, and I think those cards are the best cards under 350k. Guys, if you guys did enjoy the video, please make sure you guys like the video, sub to the channel, comment down below. Let me know if you guys want more videos like this. I can do like a 350 to 500k. I can go higher. But I really wanted to bring out some cards that I feel you guys would really like in game. If you guys don't use 3-star skill moves, if you guys just want to play with icons, etc., this is some of the players that you guys can look at. I know that you can do some SBCs as well with icon SBCs like Fernando Torres, but those cards are pretty expensive even with fodder. So I just want to bring this video out. Also, we didn't have a video for today, and my main account, my PSN, got banned, guys. So what am I gonna do with Team of the Year coming up? It's suspended for 7 days, so I'm pretty sad, but we'll try and get it fixed out. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out, my dudes.